such a fantastic film and such an important film to showcase what really went on behind the scenes. You've worked on other films where you played real people, Spotlight and The Founder specifically. How did those performances and getting ready for those roles possibly help you in preparing for Worth?
It does help because you have, I mean, they're three really different people from one another. But you have to do the basics, which is be a little intrusive, but also for me anyway, be respectful, but not hold back. You pick the great parts of what they have to tell you and the less than great, the dark parts of what they have to tell you. And so at some point you have to be a version of them. At least I do have to be a version of them. Otherwise you're trying to do an impression. You can't really do an impression, they were both Boston region guys, Robbie and Ken, not Ray Kroc. So it does help to get in the groove of, well, what do you ask a real person or a person who actually existed? I've done it before too, Robert Wiener, when I did Live from Baghdad. So, I had to go over and he was living on a barge on the Seine in Paris, actually, which was cool. So I remember I had to go and hang out with him for a while. And I find it kind of hard, but it helps you get in the groove when you do one of them. You start to know how to ask certain questions.
I'm imagining you did a lot of research with Worth. Is there anything that really surprised you to learn when you were preparing for the role that you can share?
Almost everything. The answer is you think you know how that, you think you understood basically the compensation fund. Really what I learned was I knew there was a compensation fund. After that, it was eye-opening to say the least, really complex.